Hello, everybody. Ryan here for another historical area view. Today's subject is the helicopter services that Pomona once had. Now, the picture that preceded this here video is the type of helicopter they used back in the early 60s. That picture was taken in Orange County back in 1960, and that's they had their services also there. Now, they also had the services out in Riverside that I know, right off the 60 freeway when you get off there, and it was across the street from Fairmount Park. Okay, I'm going to also point out some locations so you kind of get your bearings where this heliport used to be. So anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's check out some helicopter services that Pomona once had back in the early 60s. So sit back and enjoy and check it out. Hello, everybody. Ryan here for another historical area view of Pomona. Now, what you're looking at, or today's subject is about the helicopter services that Pomona used to have for people who needed to get to LA airport. The shuttle came from Riverside, where they also had a helicopter landing zone there, right across the street from Fairmount Park. As soon as you would exit the freeway, you'll be right there. But I think there's some kind of, there's buildings there now. But anyway, back in 1966, this is where the Sunkist packing plant used to be. Now, this would be Park Avenue, and over here, this would be Main Street. This is the train station, bus services now. Here's the packing plant. Now, they had a parking lot, I guess, for the people that worked at the plant here, and I guess for anybody that needed to use the train station also here. Now, the picture that you've seen before that showed how they wanted Pomona to look like in the future, they built a little train station here, the Southern Pacific did. Now, I mentioned this once before. They had built that, but it only lasted a few years. I guess it wasn't doing too well, so they decided just to take it out. Now, today is where the Metrolink passengers load and unload to either go to LA or San Bernardino. But that's what this used to be here. And like I said, it didn't last too long, so they just took it out and then they just did away with it. Okay, now let me zoom back out again here. Now getting back to this area here. Now let me switch over to 1972. Boom. There it is. The helicopter landing area. Now, us kids, we used to try to catch helicopters every chance we got, because we'd stand right here and hang on that fence when the helicopter came down and it took off because it'll blow you around. So we jumped on our bikes, because I just lived right over here, way over here. Zoom in over here. But anyway, yeah, I lived over here. So we just came down Commercial Street, and first chance we got, we came down over to this street. Back then, you were able to ride your bikes alongside the tracks, but you can't do it anymore. But anyway, as soon as we did that, we jumped over here and got into the parking lot on our bikes and ended up right there by this fence. Now, maybe I zoomed out a little bit too much. But yeah, we used to kind of catch these helicopters coming in and stuff. And that picture that preceded this here video, if you look real close, the left hand upper side of that picture, you'll see something that looks like a cloud. But it's not a cloud. When I scanned the picture, blurred it out, what it is, it's a helicopter taking off. Take my word for it, it's not a cloud, it's a helicopter here taking off. So that's, from this heliport here. In that area, you might want to go back and look at it again, is what this is supposed to look like, back then, what they try to look at it. So you got the little train station, and they got the helicopter site down, but that's pretty much as far as they got. They're supposed to build all these other buildings and stuff, like the picture shows, but anyway, yeah. And, another thing I was going to tell you about is they had a couple accidents with these helicopters, crashes. They fell out of the sky. So they stopped services, and then I guess it was, let's see, let's go to 1980. Now you see, it was still there in 1980. So it wasn't that too long ago, at least for us old timers. You know, that wasn't too long ago that was there. And also you can see that little train station is gone. They took that out in 1980. But yeah, it's still there. And well, between that and 1994, you can see that warehouse is there now. And there's train station, bus depot over here. But yeah, now we're back to 1966. That's the warehouse that used to be there, the packing plant. And then 1972, yeah, there is the helicopter landing site. I'm still trying to get used to this zooming in and zooming out. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, a little bit of history that San Luis talks about too much, but hey, Rand's here to fill that gap in. So here it is, folks. Pomona, yeah, we had a helicopter services at one time that would shuttle people back and forth to LA and then here and over to Riverside and beyond. So anyway, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, like I said, we used to come over as kids and watch that thing take off, and it was cool. It was just a shame that they had those accidents, but you know, way times were changing. It probably wouldn't last very long anyway. You know, with the Metrolink and everything coming in and stuff. So anyway, okay, this is Rand sharing some more of Pomona's history. Like always, enjoying it with all you folk out there. And so anyway, okay. And like always, you take care, and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you, everybody. Catch you next time.